morning, everyone. Tina Spalding, Trance Channel, here today for our Daily Course in Miracles lesson together. Thank you for joining me today. Today, we're again in a review period. We are doing lesson number 142. My mind holds only what I think with God. Reviewing lesson number 123. I thank my Father for his gifts to me. Reviewing lesson number 124. Let me remember I am one with God. There are no further instructions. So that is our lesson for today, lesson number 142. My mind holds only what I think with God. Let's see what Jesus has to say today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. And in the worldly interpretation of this, it seems such a strange thing to say that my mind only contains the things I think with God. But you have an incorrect definition of God, and so it does not make sense given that definition. Your definition is of a being separate from you. Your definition is of a being who does not communicate with you. Why would you think with God when you are completely separated from that which you believe it is? He is all that is. The truth is, God speaks to you through your heart, through your passions, through your love. That is the energy that you share with your Creator. You are created in the image of God, which means that you share his wonderful creative nature. You share his alignment with love, and you are made of love, from love, for love. And so when you are loving something, that means you are reading that book that you adore, when you are walking with your grandchild, holding hands, and you are happy when you are throwing the ball for your dog, and you are in a place of absolute joy thinking, I would not rather be anywhere else. That is God's will for you, to be happy. Now, in your society, you are trained to think that a spiritual life must be ambitiously spiritual, in the sense that you must run retreats or that you must be a teacher or whatever. But that is not true. Your life led happily, following your guidance, following your intuition, doing the things you love, making your life your investment. You are spending time with yourself, getting to know the things in your mind that are not serving you. This is God's will for you, to wake up and to align with love. That is God's will for you, and you are guided by your guidance system through negative and positive feedback. So you are given negative feedback when you are off track. That means you start to feel bad. And when you are on track and getting closer to love, you begin to feel good. It's very simple. The ego has made it very, very complicated, and your training programs have made it very, very complicated. But you are in alignment with God when you are feeling good, when you are happy. We must here, of course, add that warning when no drugs or alcohol or substances are involved and you are engaged in the natural world. It can make you very happy to sit up all night and watch Netflix, but that is more of a pleasure. It can make you very happy to sit up all night smoking pot, but that is more of a pleasure. It involves a physical stimulus of the body that is distracting you from your suffering, and so you seem to feel better. We are speaking about things like natural creativity. We are speaking about things like conversations with good friends, hanging out with your family and loved ones, being in nature, using your self-expression in whatever way feels good for you. We want you to understand that there are many pleasures in your society that can make you temporarily happy, but they are not there permanently, and your happiness wanes as soon as you stop doing that thing, taking that drug, drinking that drink. So we are seeking for happiness that is more gentle, that is more of a heartfelt nature. But many of you will have these contaminating ideas early on in your Course in Miracle studies, and you will say, well, it makes me happy to watch TV, so I'm going to do it. And we say, well, if that's what you believe, then it's important for you to align with your beliefs. But as you watch television and you're listening to the news broadcasts or the horror stories about death and destruction around the planet, if you are honest with yourself, you will go internally and you will say, this actually isn't making me happy. It's a habit I have. It's something I've always done. It's something I believe I should do to be informed. But if I actually go in and get to my frequency, happiness is not what I'm feeling. So we want you to be really honest with yourselves here about what is in alignment with God's will for you, something that is coming from deep within you, a simple pleasure in the natural world. And we want you to understand that the contrived stimuluses of your society are not what we are speaking about here. Your thoughts are going to go through a similar process. Your thoughts are going to be materialistically focused, ambitious focused, worried about what other people think of you focused. If you go into your emotional guidance system, you will realize that those thoughts do not make you feel good necessarily. They may motivate you to be a workaholic or some such thing, but they are not good feeling thoughts. Good feeling thoughts are loving thoughts, kind thoughts, gentle thoughts, and eventually no thoughts. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you again tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.